So today I'm gonna be showing, or I'm gonna be doing a walkthrough of Bloodborne to help newer players, get used to the game, know how to do all the secrets, get all of the optional areas and stuff. Because it was on sale for, I think it was on sale for like 50% earlier this month. So there's a lot of newer players to the game. So I'm gonna be just walking through the game, showing you basically everything there is to the game. So building your character is very important in this game, so that's why I'm going to suggest your origin be a military veteran if you're newer. If you already have a build in mind, feel free to do whatever you want, but I'm going to be showcasing my beginner build for this game, so this has just overall decent stats for vitality, endurance, strength, and skill to start out with. So if you're going to be following along with the walkthrough, then start off as a military veteran, and you can make your character look however you want, naturally. I'm just going to be skipping past most of the cutscenes, probably not all of them, but most of them, just because I've already played this game plenty of times. Feel free to watch them, like, that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you not to watch the cutscenes, because a lot of them are really cool. Like, I'm gonna watch a couple of them just because I think some of them are cool, but I've just seen all these cutscenes so many times. Alright, then once you first wake up, there's a note here you can read. Then that door you can't open right now, but we'll get to that much later. And then, don't think there's anything, yeah, there's nothing in this room. And right up here is going to be your first enemy. Oh, my earbuds are backwards, hold on. I was so confused, I thought that was coming from behind me. I was like, there's not an enemy behind me, is there? And this is a werewolf. I'm not sure what their actual name is, it's like a beast, it's some sort of beast. But you don't have to kill this guy. I'm gonna just because. If I am playing like shit, it's because I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls lately, and these two games play very differently to each other. Like this game you'll notice that this game has a much more aggressive playstyle, whereas Dark Souls you kinda gotta wait. It's super easy to stagger enemies too, that's how I'm able to stun lock him like that. Oof. And here's a good showcase of this new mechanic. If you get hit, if you attack anything for a short amount of time, I think it's like 3 seconds or something like that, then you'll be able to get all that health back that you just lost. But you have to be attacking an enemy. Like as you saw there, I just took a lot of damage, but I was able to regain most of it because I was able to hit this guy. And he's almost dead. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to go into two-handed mode. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. Oh well. It's not too big a deal. You don't really lose anything if you don't kill him. It's just... I just like killing him just because it's a little bit fun. And then we are going to be taken into the Hunter's Dream, which is like the hub of the game. Like with these, all these, what are these called? Headstones. They're going to be where you can go to the different areas of the game. There's a doll here. It's going to be useful later. And this is where you get your first weapon. The Hunter's Axe is a good strength weapon. These two are actually really good strength weapons, the Stalk Cleaver and the Hunter's Axe. This is more for skill. It's not very good though. Like, even if you're running a skill build, I still wouldn't recommend taking the Threaded Cane. I'm gonna take the Stalk Cleaver, just because that's the best out of them. Then, for firearms, you can choose out of these. Take the pistol, because it's way better than the blunderbuss. Right here, you get the notebook, which is what you use to leave notes for people. If you notice, like, There's notes on the ground. That's how you, that's what you use to leave notes. Here's where you can trade in blood echoes to, which is the currency, which, you trade in blood echoes to buy stuff. We'll be using that later. These are all for chalice dungeons, which I'm not going to be going over because I fucking hate chalice dungeons. Up here's the DLC, which I will be going over. And right here, if you notice underneath my blood echoes up in the top left corner, there's an eye. It's called Insight. You get that from finding a boss room and then killing the boss. And then you can spend that up there. I wouldn't recommend it though, because you can get a material that you can only get 2 of in the game. If you have the DLC, you can get 2. And it's very useful, because you can get your weapons up to +10. Now just going back to the sick room, so I can kill this guy. Sorry if you hear me eating. I haven't eaten today and I'm super hungry. This isn't going to be a 100% walkthrough. As I said, I'm not going to go through the chalice dungeons. But if you do want a 100% walkthrough, I highly recommend watching, what's his name? Fighting Cowboy, I think his name was. He's got a walkthrough up of the chalice dungeons. Now, as you can see, his eyes are glowing now. That's because he stole my blood echoes. If he hadn't have stolen my blood echoes, they would be on the ground over here somewhere. Or wherever you died. Right in here, blood vials. Don't know why I thought there was a chest. Is there? No, I don't know why I thought there was a chest in there. And right out here, a note. A hunter is never alone. There's a bunch of those notes around. I'm not gonna be reading most of them, but some of them are kind of funny. They can give you good hints and stuff. There's some quicksilver bullets. As of right now, you can only hold up to 20 of each material, but you can get runes, which I'll talk about later, which will boost them up to, I think the max is 24 that you can carry. It's not too much better. I don't usually use those runes. I save for a couple boss fights. Gotta get used to playing Bloodborne, not Dark Souls. There's a blood vial. And then if you come over here, there's gonna be a couple guys that are pretending to be dead. Okay, I can just miss all my hits too. Then back here are Molotovs. Molotovs are very good for this beginning area. Pull that lever, that lets down this. You get a cool view of the bridge and such. And that is the first boss. The first optional boss, I should say. We'll be fighting him later. Probably not in this episode, most likely in the next. Come over to this guy. You can talk to him. Yeah. You should exhaust his dialogue, too. There we go. Exhausting his dialogue just means going through all of his dialogue until you've got the last one resetting itself, basically. There's some pebbles right there. That guy's gonna bust out of there. Ooh, almost got hit. And you want to go down there, and you don't want to drop down where the other place was. That guy's, you can just power through. And there's gonna be a little patrol coming over here. If you're not comfortable with fighting them head on, shit, like I probably shouldn't have. So I forgot, I'm not leveled up. If you're not comfortable with fighting them head on, don't, because I'm gonna be skipping most of these enemies up here. I'll show you how to do that. Some stuff, I'll heal up really quick. Blood vials will always heal, I think it's 40% of your max HP. Operate this. This is a nice little shortcut. Just brings you out. Come on. Just brings you out right over here. That's where the ladder was. That's where it first came from. Now over here, if you're not comfortable fighting this guy, don't do it because he can mess you up really quickly. Oh shit, I gotta get used to parrying in this game. I should probably explain, guns aren't really used for damage unless you're using the Evelyn. They're used for that, which you can then get visceral attack on them. Oh god. Come on, come on. There we go. So yeah, guns aren't used for damage unless you're using the cannon or the Evelyn, which I'll be getting later. They're used for parrying, which you can get visceral attacks off on them, which was how I just did so much damage to that guy. You can get visceral attacks one of two ways. You can either parry them with your gun, which is right as an enemy attacks, like right as they're about to hit you. There we go. You can shoot them, and then you'll get you'll get a little stun animation and audio cue, as you probably heard there. And then, ow, the other way is to hit them from behind. This is an NPC. I don't think they really have anything useful. There's only a couple NPCs in the game that actually are useful to you. There's a guy right here. I'm playing a little sloppy, sorry about that. And then up here, there should be an ambush. Yep, right there. So be careful of that guy. There's a bloodstone shard, that's used for leveling up your weapon. Very, very useful. Don't want to miss out on that, especially early game. Forgot about you. Then right over here. Grab some bullets. Ooh. As you can see, you can get some health even after they're dead. Oh shit! Didn't mean to pull you guys. Also, every weapon has two modes, I guess. It's called being a trick weapon, I guess. So, as you can see, now I got a, I don't really like the trick weapon version of the, saw cleaver, so I'm just gonna stick to the one-handed, or the normal version of it. Every weapon, though, has that. Also, you should get used to your weapon's moveset, because memorizing your weapon's moveset is key to maximizing your damage and actually being good at this game. As you can see, I'm just running past these guys because there's a lot of them, and it's not fun fighting them all. If you're fast enough, most of them won't follow you. Maybe a couple will, like these guys are. Right back here, bloodstone shard. Again, leveling up. Blood vial. Right back here is a sort of shortcut. We'll get to that later. Over here are some crows, which are the worst enemies in the game. They'll hit you for like 5 times if you do get hit by them. Let's see, it's just kind of annoying, honestly. Oil urns just make your Molotovs better. So like if you throw an oil urn and then a Molotov at somebody, then you'll do significantly more damage. Right here is the first brick troll. If you don't feel comfortable fighting him, again, don't. I don't think you can sneak up on him. Yeah, you can't sneak up on him. Brick trolls aren't too bad. They're kind of threatening as they're the first big enemy you're gonna fight. But they're honestly kind of a pushover. And here is the torch. Oops. It's just a torch. That will come into handy later. Just not right now. So you can go up that way, but I wouldn't recommend it right now. So I'm gonna head down over this way. And there's some dogs in these crates that you can slaughter. They give you some blood echoes. Right down there. Nope. Alright, right there. This is where the dog will come out. Stop attacking, what? Why did I attack so much? I think it's up here. Should be. Yeah, right up here. Grab some cold blood dew. Those will give you blood echoes if you use them. I wouldn't recommend using them right now. I'd use them when you're leveling up and stuff. And right through here, this is going to be a very useful shortcut, so I highly recommend coming over here. Careful of this guy. The guy in the wheelchairs are kind of annoying, honestly. They're just a little bit irritating, because they all have guns of varying sizes. Oh yeah, there's some guys upstairs that you might want to kill. And that's to trick you. That's actually an ambush. Don't fall for it. You'll see a lot of those later. Because it expects you to just run up to the loot and be like, oh, sweet. Nothing's gonna happen to me. And then you get slapped from behind, and it's not fun. Bloodstone shards. And right up here, this will just lead right back to the lamp. That'll be open from now on until you start a new game plus cycle. Which is a big part of the end game of this game, is just replaying the game, except new game plus is like on harder difficulty. It bumps the game up to a harder difficulty, sorry. Now going back this way, you can go back down that way, like right over here. There's 2 brick trolls. I'm not going to fight them right now, but that's a very good farm for early game blood vials. Is those 2 brick trolls. My controller's stupid. If you ever see me just walking like this, it's because my controller's kind of messing up a little bit. Right here, dog. That dog is usually right here as an ambush. I don't know why he was pushed so far off. So again, another instance of the game wanting you to be like, ooh, shiny. Dog right here. Treat elder with care. This is an NPC that will come in handy later. Later though, not now. So over here is a very important NPC. Do not fight her, because you will get your ass kicked very quickly. And I mean very quickly. This is Evelyn. She gives you a bold hunter mark. 4 of them actually. Exhaust your dialogue. She'll give you some stuff. And that'll start her side quest that we'll get to later. No. There we go. And then she gave the... was it Shake Off Cape? Yeah, Shake Off Cape emote. Pretty cool. Again, do not fight her, because you can get some very good items later, and you will die quickly. Over here, this is a little tricky, but you want to cut those down. There's one more over there, so don't jump down quite yet. Cold blood. Right there. Then we can go and hop down and get those. I don't think there's anything back here. There's nothing back here, so when you're ready, just drop on down. Ah, I really wish I wasn't staggered for that long. So there's some pretty tough enemies in here, so just try to be careful when moving through this area. The Beastmen, these guys attack very quickly and don't stagger that often. Oh, that was risky. These guys are tough, like really tough if you're not experienced. What the fuck was that noise? He's up here, I'm gonna kill him. That's unfortunate. That's already dead. Blood vial. Oh, by the way, oops. I'll explain how all these different stats work once I start leveling up. Just, I'll explain those later. Just not now. Alright. So there's corpse. Then there's one more thing over here. Now, don't drop down any further just yet. I'm gonna come over here and clear out this area. This is gonna make it so much easier on us later. Also, you want to lock on to your enemies when you fight them, because it'll make it, like, so much easier. I know I keep saying so much easier, but it's just, it'll make it easier on yourself later. Cold blood. Oh, hello. Alright, and yep, there's a loot over there, there's a loot on that guy's body that I missed. Alright, now we're gonna come on over here. Oh, gross, forgot about you guys. Oh, shit! Oh, I thought I was falling. And there's a crow back here that'll ambush you if you're not careful. Heal up. We'll get to that later. That's actually a really good armor set that you want before you fight the first boss. If you're newer. Right down here. Be very careful when dropping down, because it's super easy to fall off this thing. Bloodstone shard. And you just drop down. Then, what is this place over here? Okay, so this is where we were, up here. This is where we, dropped down. Or not dropped down, but this is where we chopped down those, chain things. And that's where we met Evelyn. There's nothing back there. See, if we were to climb up that ladder before, all these guys would be shooting at us and it'd kill us. I know from personal experience. Dropping down here, there's some rats. These guys are super easy to kill. Even when they're in large numbers, they're not honestly that bad. Bloodstone shard. There's an item. Madman's knowledge. Don't use those right now. Use them right now, then... Actually, you could use them really whenever you want, but I like to save them for the end of the game, just so I'm not spending my insight like crazy. Because like I said, those items that you can get later on, you can only get 2 of, you want those. Because you can only... if you have the base game with no DLC, you can only get 1, which kind of sucks. And dropping down this way will get us our first weapon. Besides the saw cleaver. A saw spear. It's a decent weapon. It's really more for skill builds than anything else, but it's still a decent weapon. Excuse me, sorry. I personally don't like it just because it's not my thing, I guess. Here, I'll show it. It's basically the saw cleaver, except longer. It has a different moveset, I think. But like I said, I like the saw cleaver a lot better than that. Now, over here, you can drop down there, but there's a lot of guys down there, as you can see. All these guys are alive. So I'm just gonna chuck a Molotov or 2 down there. These guys aren't too hard to kill, honestly. They have a lot of health, but they're really not that bad. And also, you might notice that whenever I pick up, what's it, Quicksilver bullets now. That was stupid. There's this little green icon. That's going to my, what's it called? It's called like my storage box or something. Which basically means that it's in storage. And then whenever I die, it'll be refunded back into my inventory from my storage box. So it's pretty useful to have a lot of them, because every time you, same with blood vials, same goes for blood vials. You'll see when I start picking up more of them, that they'll start going to my post box, or not post box, sorry, my storage box. So that just means that I can get them easily when I die. That's not the same for other items though. I don't think it's the same for any other items, actually. Ooh. Ow. Oh, come on. I should have dodged. Alright. Now, up here... Yeah, fuck off, Crow. Also, if you didn't notice already, you can hold circle to go up these ladders quicker. Up here, do not go across that bridge. You'll probably die. Up here is a very useful shortcut to get to the second boss that we're gonna fight. Show you where this is. So this is where those two brick trolls are that I was talking about. And you come up here, and that's where the lamp is, if you continue on that way. I don't really want to fight you guys. How is that not a... I'm bad at parrying. If you do a charge R2 attack against somebody's back when they're, that's how you get the second, visceral, is that you do a charge R2 attack on someone's back, and boom. To pull off a visceral, you press R1 when you're behind, or when you get the visceral animation. So you do have to do a little bit more work than in Bloodborne, or not Bloodborne, than in Dark Souls to get a backstab, but it's not too bad. Now continuing on down here. Actually, no. We're done with this area for now. We'll come back later, though. So just get the shortcut, and then yeah, we'll go back to that area after we kill the first boss. Oh wait, I always forget that that is out. I don't know how. So now we're gonna go get that armor set that I was talking about. It's one of my favorite armor sets in the game. I usually use it for a long time. Don't come up here yet. Sorry. Actually, yeah. Yeah, this is better, because it's going to take so much longer to get back around the other way. So this is the bridge. Over there is the first boss, and as you can see, there's two werewolves over here. There's an easy cheese, though. Get their attention, run back this way. Come on. Uh-oh. And you come right down here. They can't hit you in here. Just make sure everything is dead in this house before you do fight them, though. This is very useful for new players because fighting two werewolves at a time kinda sucks. There's one dead. Just kidding. There's one dead. Oh, wow. There. Come on, controller, stop. Yeah, don't get too greedy when you're attacking because, as you can see, I took a lot of damage right there. See, I only go for one hit against these guys. Don't... Wow, I'm playing so fucking stupidly. I'm sorry. Again, I need to stop doing that. Just one attack. One attack. There. God, I was not playing very smart right there. Don't go that way yet. Unless you want to fight the boss, and then you go that way. There's a couple things that we can pick up around here. Here's a bloodstone shard kind of tucked away there. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing back here. And down this way... There's a lot of guys here. There's a lot of dogs. Dogs kind of suck. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you're not dead. Alright, then these guys, I'm actually just gonna miss my Molotov. There. So all these guys will be waiting for you if you go up this way, which is where I originally was. So over here, that's where the crows were, that's where the brick troll was. And this is where I said don't go up here just yet. Pretty cool that this place is so interconnected. I think so, at least. Then, over on this way... There's some pebbles. Pebbles are kind of useless. I really don't like using them very much. Alright. Then there's... Bloodstone shard. And right here, be careful, because, oops, you can fall pretty easily. Just be careful when you're moving down here, because if you go too fast, you're gonna die. And there's some more of these beastmen. If you get a first roll on somebody, you regain all the lost health that you just lost, or all the health that you just lost. Oh shit, bad idea. Oh, if I died, I would have been very angry right there. Come on, attack. Oh my god, that was so close. One more. The ones with the spears are super fast, so yeah, goodbye. He didn't die though. I think he's gonna go fight this shit down there though. Then if you be careful right here, you can get thick cold blood. And then this is a perfect place to show descending attacks. They're good. Don't die, come on, no, 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 no. Fuck! Ah. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I really wish he didn't fall down there because... didn't want to die in the first episode. It's whatever though. It's not too hard to get back there, especially with this shortcut. So if you die, it's best just to skip everything and run straight for your loot. Or your, not your loot, your blood echoes. I'll kill all these guys again later, just not right now. Oh, they are chasing me. Didn't think they'd chase me all the way down there. Oh yeah, this is a ladder to get back up there if you don't want to come down in this area. I'm just gonna go down. I'm not gonna fight these guys because I just want my echoes. Oh, a rat picked him up. Alright, and then back here, as you probably saw, there's another beastman. Oh, wow, that was close. He's stuck. I don't want him to be stuck, come on. Alright, and then right here is the hunter set, which is way better than that set. And it looks way better. Bloodborne's more of a fashion game, as in armor doesn't matter as much as in the Souls games, but it's more just for looks. But there are some armor sets that are better than the others. Down there is where we follow those sewer men, and if we went up that way, there's the snipers that we killed. Then up there's some stuff I'll get later. Then I don't know if there's a way back up, actually. Don't want to die again. I think I just fucked myself, honestly. Yep, I am. It's kind of stupid of me. So we're actually gonna head back down this way. Well, I'll land right here. Ah! That scared the shit out of me. I forgot the thing's gonna drop that. He dropped that throwing knife? Interesting. And then you want to drop, preferably not all the way down there, but. So, assuming you're in a better state than I am, you wouldn't have rats chasing you. You would just climb up here. So you want to drop from there, down there, then come up these two ladders. That's where all the snipers were, as you can see. It's kind of a long ladder. This will unlock an item that is extremely, extremely useful for later. Some crows. Oh yeah, I should also mention, there's a couple hidden things in this game. These two weapons have something called serrated on them. It doesn't say, but as you can see right there, the blade is serrated, so it does more damage against beasts. And then fire also does more damage against beasts, so if you're fighting a beast boss or anything like that, definitely want to use fire and serrated. You can sneak up behind this guy. Easy visceral, okay, I guess it didn't want to do the visceral. Sometimes it does that where it's just kind of weird. You might want to wait a couple seconds, or like a second or two after getting the animation to hit him with the visceral. Right here, I'll explain where this leads in a second. Talk to her, exhaust her dialogue. Say you want to find her mother. Get the tiny music box, which is extremely, extremely useful for a boss later. It puts Bolt Hunter's mark right there. These right here. That's where the brick troll is. I think I actually forgot an item over here. Yeah, I did. Grab this, cold blood. That's the brick troll. There's the fountain crows over there. So yeah, I think that's everything in central Yharnam, or at least this area. There's still a couple more things that we can get, but I'm not going to get them until later. After we kill the first boss. So I'm going to head on back to the lamp. Excuse me. feel like I forgot something though. Probably come to me later. Alright, that is going to be the first episode of the walkthrough. If you enjoy, please feel free to subscribe and leave a like. And I will see you guys in the next episode.